Hey, how's it going, everyone? It is Draco. We're back with another episode of Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, episode 23, and this episode covers chapters 80 through 83 of the 100 Year Quest manga, along with a bonus chapter. We'll start off by talking about the bonus chapter, which I think is really cute, kind of helping develop Gray and Juvia's relationship. I like that Juvia is still obsessing about the last fight, with Gray saying that Juvia was his strength and that she really wants him to keep saying it. She even pulls out a little microphone for him to say it into. I think how even that bonus chapter ends is really funny, with Gray about to confess something to Juvia, and that's the moment he gets teleported away. That's when Juvia just gets depressed, what was he gonna say? He was gonna say something, it could have been his final confession, he was gonna say he finally loves me. So a majority of this episode really only focuses around two fights. You have Suzaku versus Selene, and then Lucy versus Mimi. Which the Suzaku fight, if you knew kind of the manga and stuff, there's going to be a lot more depth as to why Selene is a lot more infuriated in this fight than what she is led on. And honestly, this fight did actually have some blood, and actually throughout this episode had some bloody moments with Natsu and Urza getting cut up. But I think their fight was the least interesting of the two that happened in this episode, because Suzaku, you can't really see most of his magic. He's doing it so fast that you don't really get any good visual on it. I mean, he's pulling out a sword. He's kind of doing what Kagura did in the Grand Magic Games. Meanwhile, Selene is got a lot more visual to her magic. She had moon butterflies at one point. Now going over to the other fight that happens in this episode, I also love that you get Gray and Lucy having to team up to do a battle against Selene's underlings, to where Lucy just takes on Mimi. But I just really like that those two had to step up in that moment and defend their friends. And it's also a rare time you get Lucy and Gray teaming up together. So Lucy versus Mimi, I really like how this fight goes. There's a lot of fun moments throughout it, like how this fight starts with her doing all the different variations of Lucy kick, to where Mimi literally adopts it for herself. You're not allowed to steal that. That's Lucy's copyright. How dare you? Even Lucy doing the Naruto Neji punch, to where she goes underground and just punches Mimi from underground. I love that. She also does it twice because she does a punch and a kick. I absolutely love that Lucy gets pretty tactical during this fight, to where she ends up summoning Aquarius to distract Mimi, to give her enough time to be able to cast Uranometrium. Also, Aquarius is what the flip is wrong with this lady? She's eating my water. What? No one's allowed to do that. Now, they did change how Uranometrium looks. I think it's okay. I kind of liked how they had the planetary design in the previous versions of it. I mean, they definitely did change it around towards more star-like than planetary. But I just love the panels with Lucy and Gemini casting that spell together and defeating Mimi, but kind of not, because she's standing up but she's unconscious. That's a weird thing to have. But honestly, I would take this as a massive win for Lucy, and honestly, it's a cool showcase for her. Also, just love moments like this, to where Lucy has no backup. She's gotta rely on herself. She's gotta, have the will to win. This is a really great episode. I enjoyed a lot of moments throughout it, and it was just awesome to get a really good Lucy fight. So what are your guys' thoughts? Leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching. This is Drago, signing out.